Hi Saji, welcome back to POSH. I'm going to be doing a reading for you for the first half of October. This reading is through October 15th. POSH, thanks for stopping back at my channel. If you're new to my channel, please hit like, subscribe, spread the love. I'm happy to have you here. And let's see, we're in the waning crescent in Virgo right now. So this is a Sagi reading. And Sag, you are a fire sign, fire. And spring is your season, temperance is your major arcana card, and you're a mutable sign, so you're changing and adaptable. If you have any placements of Virgo in your chart, I have Virgo rising. I'm a Sag sun, Leo moon, Virgo rising. So we're on waning crescent right now, leading up to the new moon in Libra. Okay, but we're still Virgo, waning crescent. Surrender, let the universe take over, rest and recover, set new intentions, prepare, and just be serene. Prepare for the future and be serene. Serenity prayer is God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the courage to know the difference. So it's sort of along that line, whatever mantra you have, whatever you believe, whatever soothes your spirit and lets you let your co-pilot not totally take over, but just, let the universe be your co-pilot and just release some stuff, give up control of challenging things at this time and, see where it goes. Not total control, just some of the controls. Okay? And just have those healthy mantras for yourself. And then we're going to be going into the new moon, which is in Libra, and that will be a blank slate for you. The new moon, the intention is rest and reflect and self-care. But to me, it's also a blank slate. It's like a blackboard. And you could just write the wonders of your soul on there, whatever you desire. That's how I see the new moon. But it is a time to self-reflection and really think about those things that you want to bring into your life. And, also those things that you want to release and those things you want to harvest come the full moon. Okay? So let's get to it. Saggy. So I'm going to be using the Everyday Witch Tarot by Deborah Blake. It is not far off from Halloween. Today is the 5th of October. That's when I'm recording this. I did record the other signs in my playlist, October playlist. So I apologize. I got a late start with these, but better late than never. And it still does really cover the 1st through the 15th. Whatever you may have been experiencing 4 days ago, you still could be experiencing through the 15th and thereafter. Right? So happy change of season, happy October. The time when the veil between the two worlds is the thinnest, people. Past, present, future spread. I got this card, but I didn't pull out the reading yet. So I'm going to put this on the side. The Lovers. Definitely have an overall energy or a significant part of this reading will be attached to the Lovers. That's Gemini energy. Lovers is choices. It's also our relationships, how we interact in our relationships. So I'm going to be doing past, present, future. So we have past. Recent past is Temperance. That is Saggy energy, if I ever saw it. And that is your card for the major arcana, Saggy. And it's like you're keeping one eye open and balancing yourself between, good stuff and bad stuff. You have a martini here with cupcakes on one side and your computer, and the other side you have, let me just grab my glasses. Okay. So we have carrots, we have water, and we also have either a photo book, memories, healthy memories, or journaling, or just writing in general. And the kitty cat's eating a cupcake. Eat part of the cupcake over there. I feel like you're trying to be very zen, and you're keeping an eye open on those negative things in your life, like the cupcakes, too much on the computer, maybe too much social media, working too much, and also on, overindulging maybe the martini there. There's 3 olives in that glass. That is salty. I could never have that. Right, so that's recent past. So it's like you're waking up and realizing, I feel that those things you need balance on in your life. My hair is like, this is how my hair looks when I come out of the shower. That's it. But then it never stays wavy. It ends up going straight in the wind. So I used to pay in the 90s like $120 to get my hair spiral permed. I used to burn my hair so much. Present energy, 9 of Swords. Oh, right now, present energy. You know, in the recent past, you did, you know, open your eyes to balancing the good and the bad, you know, or the positive, negative. But right now, you have 9 of Swords energy, and you're waiting for a new dawn, new day, but you're sort of like stuck in your clothes, want to stay in bed, you're studying a lot, or you're reflecting a lot, you're reading a lot, but your kitty cat still, he tried to help you after helping you eat the cupcakes. Even the birds like trying to help you, pull you out of your funk. You have some sleepless nights, you have a lot of things on your minds, but I feel that you need to look out the window and realize it's a new dawn, it's a new day. You can't stay stuck in that energy. It's okay to be in this energy temporarily. This is what you're, you know, it could be subconsciously that you're in this energy and you're going about your day, but then subconsciously, this is what you have. Maybe it's hard to get to sleep at night, hard to stay asleep, whatever it is. But it's definitely my insomnia card. The future, what future energy do we have? And again, the overall energy and message is for the lovers. How you're interacting in your relationship. In the near future, we have Judgment. To me, this card, especially in the Everyday Witch Tarot, is like you are embracing your individuality and you are walking to your own tune, walking to your own beat. And I feel like that's when the sun's the sun's coming out. I feel like you finally did, you know, you're in this present energy now, but in the near future, you're going to come out of this, go outside, and you're going to be in this energy. Judgment is feeling comfortable in our own skin. It's a wake-up call. I definitely see it coming out of the funk that you're in. It's funny, like, all tarot readers, they always say the same type of words. I say, let's get to it, definitely. What else do I say? I feel like it's like all of us, we say the same repetitive thing over there. So I probably shouldn't have said that because now you pay attention to it. But it's just what comes out when you're reading, you know. I'll also say, actually, it's funny. I also say it's funny. But anyway, you will come out of this energy of the 9 of Swords. Saggy, saggy, saggy. You will, you will, you will. Your birthday month is coming. Your birthday is coming soon. Right now we're in Libra season from September 22nd to October 22nd. Then Scorpio season, October 23rd to November 21st. Then Saggy season from November 22nd to December 20th. So it's not that far away. It's going to happen like that. And I'm saying that because I feel as a Sag myself, every year you sort of do like a life analysis, or you do a situation analysis, or you just, when it comes your birthday, you just sort of, I don't know, you just do a review, right? I mean, I think we all do it as we get older. But I even did it when I was younger. And I think it's healthy, but I think it's important not to put yourself back in this mode, right? I also think it's important, and I'm going to pull some cards from the Everyday Tarot. I think it's important to maybe rely on like lists of goals for yourself. I feel in order to keep you out of this 9 of Swords energy, put these cards all together and it's like you have to temper it. It's like there's 2 sides of a coin. right? There's this, and then there's balance. That's going to help you not stay in this and help you find healthier ways to manage those low feelings. I feel like the low feelings could be because of the relationship you were in, or you could be judging yourself over this relationship that you're in, or you could feel judged over this relationship that you're in, because that is the overall energy. But I also feel it's not just about a relationship, Passage. I do feel, especially with your birthday months coming up from November 22nd to December 20th, I feel that it is also about life's choices. No matter what age you are, I feel like it's about life's choices. We have 10 of Swords here. You could feel with the choices you made or the love relationship that you're in that you have been stabbed in the back. I knew that card was coming up. I just knew it. Because when I looked at that 10 of Swords, I actually thought, this is what's going on with you. With this Judgment card here in the near future, and that reading overall, you have the 10 of Swords here. So you were stabbed in the back and left for dead, like on the beach. Not literally, but got to a low point. You were in your head about it, mental anguish. This card also, if you look at the Eight of Swords could also have to do with guilt. Feeling guilt. Even when we're not guilty of anything, we just feel guilty. And that is making your Sun in reverse. So your happy, innocence, success, happiness is in reverse. There's a blockage to get to that. And it's because of the effect that this 10 of Swords had on you and causing you mental anguish and guilt, or feeling like you're not worthy of success with the Sun card. But in the near future, I do see you coming out of that 9 of Swords energy, which you are in the present. And I feel that you are coming out of it cards coming out here. 3 of Cups, 8 of Wands, the Devil, and the Moon. 3 of Cups to me is could be like reconciliation, could be a support system, could be rejoicing, reconciling. I feel like you are reconciling yourself to changes beyond your control. These changes can make you feel codependent, locked up, chained up, bound, and that can put you in this energy here with 9 of Swords. And it can affect your choices. I mean, that's the Lovers, and that's the Devil card, right? The Devil's Capricorn energy. That's Capricorn's card for the major arcana. The Lovers is Gemini energy. So I feel if you look at these cards, the Lovers is like the positive. Lovers choices is the positive card. Devil is, toxic, bad choices, codependency, addiction. It also could be not standing up for yourself and for what you want. And I feel that you have fears here, and this is coming right underneath that Sun card that I pulled that was in reverse. I feel that your fears are getting in your head, and you are not embracing what you're worthy of. This could also have to do with a third-party situation that is toxic, and that maybe this third-party situation is like communicating, messaging, what change is coming in fast, and creating havoc, and just a lot of negativity and fears, and also things that are hidden. So those are the two sides of the coin from what I'm getting here. I'm going to see what else I got for you, Saggy. Please hit like and subscribe and spread the love. When you hit like and subscribe, this gets the message, this gets this broadcast to more people that really need to hear the message. This message won't be for everyone. Please don't ever force it. If it is significant for you, that's awesome. I'm happy to pass the message along that I got, but please don't ever force it if it's not significant for you. And you could always look at other aspects of your chart. This reading is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and any other aspects in your natal chart, Saggy, and also your North Node, because that's your current life, your North Node. South Node's your past life. Just putting that out there. So this is my mini deck for Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot. Mini. It's really, I love it. I like to use mini cards for clarifying, but I do readings full with the mini cards as well. So this is telling me you're gonna come out of this energy. You're aware of it. You're not gonna feel guilty. You're not gonna have that mental anguish. You're gonna pull yourself out of that now. But you're still gonna watch your back because you're feeling either intuitively, intellectually, or just from the past. You're looking backwards and you're seeing, I need to watch my back. Gossip, lies, chit chat, chiacchiere. People like to make small talk. Especially people that are outside of you, if they know that there's been difficulties. Sometimes you think people will help you when you're in this energy. But you know what? Sometimes people like it. And I'm not the doom and gloom. I would say I'm not a doom and gloom reader, but I could see these cards and they're suffering here, so I'm just letting you know. But don't forget that in the near future we have this. I want to see more about that. Walking away from what doesn't serve you. You're walking away from people also that make you feel this way. Because they are a burden. You're carrying burdens for a lot of other people that possibly are not your own. You don't need to do that. You don't need to do that. Okay. What else? Can't make this stuff up. These two cards came out together. Third party situation and Six of Wands. Three of Cups, Six of Wands. I feel this is a third party situation for most of you, for a lot of you. And I feel you're going to be victorious over whatever toxins or poisons with this Devil card here and the Moon and the Eight of Swords, Ten of Swords. I feel like whoever this is, that you will be victorious over the situation and the truth will come out. King of Swords, double sword energy. When I see King of Swords, this is someone who is sustaining his throne, but is kings are sword energy underlying, right? The court cards all have underlying energy, and then they have the suit that you pull, okay? Which is Pentacles, Swords, Wands, Cups, right? So pages have Pentacle energy as their root. Knights have Wand energy as their root. Queens have Cup energy as their root. And kings have sword energy as their root, okay? So pages, earth energy, learning, practical, you know, a little less mature than the knight. The knight is, you know, fired up with that wand energy about expansion and protection, very phallic. Not always will make the best decisions. They're just gung-ho, you know, running out of the gate. And then Queens with the nurturing energy, very loving, empathic, you know, they have that side to them. Where they deal with relationships. The other speaker, they're the voice for the relationships. And the kings are logic, intellect, analyzing, can be judgmental and critical, but they have to sustain their throne, right? And I see queens and kings equally ruling, but with different aspects. And every single one of the court cards has a very, very important job. So this king has an important job because with this double sword energy, he's not up for idle chit chat, and he's going to cut to the bullshit. I feel like you need to sustain and cut through the bullshit. Someone is coming towards you with this Knight of Cups, I feel, and they're coming towards you with an apology. And you need to use your intuition, as with the High Priestess here, the veil between two worlds. And you need to really go with your gut instinct and your intuition when you're cutting through the bullshit and whether or not to receive this apology or not. The bottom of the deck is the Page of Pentacles. So that's double pentacle energy. We have double sword energy here, and we have double page energy here. Pentacle, pages of pentacle as the root, and it's Page of Pentacles. King, again, is King of Swords as the root, and then it's King of Swords. So to me, it's like cutting through the bullshit to start over again and get back to the basics. A new initiative with the Page of Pentacles. I also feel like it's a message being presented to you, because pages could be messengers. And I feel you yourself are a page and starting anew. After all of this situation, I also feel like it's a new initiative in business possibly, and also in self-worth. And I feel those two things are tied together. Your money, your finances, and your self-worth. Something here shook you up, and I feel you're starting again from square one with this Page of Pentacles, and it's a good thing. Right now, you may feel blocked as the Empress and not being able, because of all of this, to bring things to fruition that you really want to, but your wishes will be fulfilled, right? Now, with this card, someone told me this looks like John Travolta. I don't know, I guess it does. I mean, maybe he throws off that robe and gets up and starts dancing Saturday Night Fever. Obviously, he must shed a couple of pounds, too. I wish I could shed a couple of pounds just by, like, taking my sweater off or something, you know? But he's like the boastful innkeeper. He's full, and he's like, he really does look like John Travolta. Oh my God. Saturday Night Fever. I remember when that came out. Did you imagine? So anyway, also Dance Fever with Danny Terrio. He dated Merv Griffin. They had a relationship for years and years and years and years. I don't know if it turned out good, but I remember that. I definitely remember that. And Dance Fever was amazing. He's the one who taught John Travolta how to dance. Okay, let me get back to 2021, because that was around from the 70s, I think. So anyway, John Travolta is sitting here. He's got his 9 cups full, but you don't know what's behind the curtain, you know? You don't know sometimes what wishes fulfilled. I always say that. It's like the stage is set to have your wishes fulfilled, but you're not at that 10 of cups yet with the happy home life and everything else, which with the Lovers here and life choices, I would say you want. And that's what your goal is. So we're going to put John Travolta down here. I'm going to pull. So Empress is reversed. There's a blockage, but you will ultimately have those wishes fulfilled. It's important too, when I see the 9 of Cups, don't get full of yourself. You know, especially if you feel like, you know, there's a third party situation or somebody in the mix and you feel attacked with that 10 of Swords, that 8 of Swords energy. It's like, don't become full of yourself just to, you know, sometimes when a cat gets scared, they like fluff up and make themselves bigger. You don't need to do that, Sag. You really don't need to do that. Not at all. The wheel is turning in your favor. I feel it's in your favor. This is also a cycle of completion. And Vanna White here with her Wheel of Fortune and her kitty cat is telling me those wishes fulfilled are coming to fruition. And you need to be strategic about your planning. Step into that King of Wands energy and map out. And now, originally when I said you should make lists of goals when we started out this reading, I'm telling you, definitely do a vision board. Definitely write down the goals that you want so that you are not in your head with that 8 of Swords energy. Let sleeping dogs lie. Don't carry burdens for other people. Don't carry burdens for other people. Okay? You are coming out of that energy, remember? And watching your back. walking away from people and things that don't serve you to find your Nine of Cups, because that's the next card, the Nine of Cups, and releasing those burdens. That's the end of a phase. But the King of Wands here, you know, don't be so, like when I said, full of yourself, whatever, or too proud not to ask for help, because the King of Wands here is even asking the kitty cat what the kitty cat thinks. But make sure it's the right kitty cat, the right person you're asking. And be strategic. The King of Wands is that logical energy, but very motivated, passionate, fired up. Also will fire up, like, you know, as a speaker, fire up those people maybe that the king is leading or people around them to feel like energy is contagious in a good way. So just make sure there's plans and see these papers here, like write lists with the pen and map out what you want, your wishes. Just don't be like willy-nilly because of this, what's going on. And again, the overall energy for the reading is lovers and life choices. And I feel that this did affect your relationship. Okay, I feel it did because, you know, this situation, obviously, our lives, if we're not feeling good or we're, you know, going through something, that definitely could affect the person nearest and dearest to us. But you're going to be triumphant with this Ace of Swords here. And you're going to be logical and take a new initiative. Again, you have victory. And it's important with this Ace of Swords that you pay attention to your thoughts, your communication, think before you speak. Make sure you analyze. Don't be afraid to show your intellect. Don't cower down. Don't be less. So someone else could be more if you have people around you like that. And just be proud, but not boastful. And it's important that you look at this because this is seeking the truth. Sagittarians, a lot of times in a situation, they want to seek the truth. And if they feel that they have been bombarded or the wool pull over their eyes, or just not treated well, like with the Ten of Swords, obviously, it's important. Sometimes Saggies can't let things go until the truth is revealed. But I see that it is. So that's what I have for you, Sag, or it will be. And with this Judgment card in the near future, you're releasing your true self. You're playing to your own tune. And also, I want to pull another card for that. Do you see that? Without that Ten of Swords moment happening, you might not have been able to figure out who you really are. Sometimes things have to be uncomfortable. It's left you with a lot of choices, but also it's also telling you, because that Ten of Swords happened, to choose wisely in the future. Don't be disillusioned and choose wisely. And make sure that you take some rest to rest and recover. And you see those 3 swords on the wall? That's all a heartbreak and loss. But this one sword you're laying on is where you're straightening up your spine, you're straightening up your posture, and that is the Ace of Swords that you're coming out of that with to move forward, triumphant, with a wreath of victory. Just like the wreath of victory on the Six of Wands, this third-party situation. Namaste. I pray you find your way, Saggy, and I'll see you next time. Mwah!